Once IT infrastructure is provisioned, it's all about keeping it running and optimizing it for changing needs. Workloads usually don't stay the same. They evolve with the project. With Nebulon's cloud analytics, we can monitor and predict changes and give you valuable insights into your infrastructure that is relevant for configuration changes, for sizing, or other planning activities. The same insights can be used by the control plane as part of command execution. Since every command passes through the cloud, it can intercept actions that are possibly harmful or misguided. Another major challenge for IT organizations managing large infrastructure is keeping firmware and software current. A central pain point in the process is navigating through compatibility lists, identifying the right mix of versions, and then rolling them out across many devices or clusters. Let's have a closer look at firmware and software management with Nebulon Smart Infrastructure, specifically updates. As I just mentioned, traditionally this is a time-consuming task, it requires careful planning, and it has to be done device by device. However, updates become quite simple if the majority of the software runs in the cloud and is provided as a service. You only have to update the bare minimum in your infrastructure, centrally and non-disruptively. With Nebulon, the cloud control plane with its user interface are constantly and automatically updated behind the scenes, so you don't have to worry about it. In this example, you see a version of the user interface. And when I refresh my browser a couple of times, I will eventually get an updated version that adds new capabilities to the user interface. In this example, we just released the role-based access control management feature in the UI. When it comes to the data plane, you are in control over when the update happens. And I can show you how easy it is to perform, for example, through the user interface. Here I have a list of application clusters, or as we call them, nPods. They're installed in various different locations around the globe in different cities. I can easily identify what version these nPods are running in this distributed environment. And as you can see, they're all running version 1.1.1. The Nebulon Cloud has all the knowledge about the software mix and knows what these nPods should actually be running. So it recommends an update to version 1.1.2. I can now select all of the nPods that I want to update and start the process. The cloud will validate if all of the selected infrastructure is ready and well prepared for an update. Once I confirm that I actually want to do the update, they're all updated in the background and I can follow the progress in the Nebulon On web user interface. Internally, the update process ensures that there's no disruption to application workloads by doing a rolling update. So each server in an application cluster is updated one at a time, and the built-in redundancy ensures that data is served at all times. However, different application clusters across this distributed environment are updated in parallel. And I don't have to log into each of these clusters or their management interface individually. I can initiate this update centrally from the cloud, and I can monitor the progress of the updates centrally as well. Now, this is especially handy in edge use cases where I have infrastructure scattered across the country or the globe. Once done, I can see that they are all running on the suggested version, and therefore the Nebulon Cloud does not recommend any further updates. Your operational overhead is heavily reduced if you have the necessary insights into your infrastructure, if you have fleet management capabilities, and you no longer have to deal with the complexities of firmware and software updates.